I put a spell on you, and now you're mine. You can't stop the things I do. I ain't lying. Been 300 years, right down to the day, and now the witch is back, and there's hell to pay. I put a spell on you, and now you're mine! Hello, sailor, my name's Winifred. What's yours? I put a spell on you, and now you're gone.
So long.
My whammy fell on you, and it was strong.
So strong.
Your wretched little lives have all been cursed because of all the witches working. I'm the worst. I put a spell on you, and now you're mine.
Look out, look out, look out, look out. She ain't lying.
If you don't believe me, better get superstitious. Ask my sister.
She's vicious.
I put a spell on you, a wicked spell. I put a spell on you, sis.
I say enter pi alpha, maybe up and die.
I say enter pi alpha, maybe up and die.
In Kama Kariyama.
In Kama Koriyama.
Hey,
hey,
hi,
say, bye bye. Happy Sunday, everybody.
Yes, Winnie. Happy Sunday, everybody. Happy Halloween, Winnie. Hi. Welcome to the show. Yeah, I was in character. I was just in character.
Just doing her best Mary Sunday.
So, welcome to the show. We have got a dread of spectres and ghosts and ghouls for you today.
Spectres.
Is that your word of the day?
Maybe. So, if you've never been to the show, I'm Dinah O'Brien.
I am Becky O'Brien.
And together we are
The O'Brien Sisters.
Yay! And what have they got to do for the free entertainment?
All you have to do for an hour of free entertainment, children, is to share the show to your own timeline, so all of your friends and family can watch too.
Yes. And I forgot to say, we will visit Andrew over in Comic Corner, although he is looking a little... Well, Andrew, do you want to pop up on screen? He's just looking a little tired, I think.
Okay, I can bring my mic.
Probably.
I'm wearing him out again.
It's because they've left me in the corner here since last time and not even fed me.
Oh?
Not even fed
I
me.
think he's got a bit of a tan.
Yes. Yeah, it does look a bit more coloured. So, let's go on to our next song. We're going to go Hocus Pocus Mad, because if you hadn't realised, it is our Halloween show.
Dinah's dreams have come true. And can we just take note of her hair? She's very proud.
I'm very good at fashioning things, if anyone needs a stylist. Come, little children, I'll take thee away into a land of enchantment. Come, little children, the time's come to play here in my garden of shadow. Follow, sweet children, I'll show thee the way through all the pain and the sorrow. Weep not, poor children, our life is this way, murdering beauty and passion.
enchantment. Come, little children, the time's come to play here in my garden of shadows. Here in my garden of Wee! What is that? Wee! That was like a whinny.
Shall we visit
To the corner.
book?
I'm not book. Look what they've done to me.
Oh, look. Another glorious comment corner. Makes me sick. Wrong sister, but...
Stealing my line.
Well, good evening, everybody. Thank you all
Hello,
for...
Billy Butcherson.
Look, we tried to stitch his mouth up and it didn't work.
Yeah, we don't have the power of the real Sanderson sisters.
Yes. Right. Good evening, everybody. Thank you all for joining us once more. Lovely for you. Lovely that you've all managed to join us. Right. Good evening to Mr. Miller. Good evening to Emma Wells, who's joined us. Happy Halloween to you all, to all you lovely guys and ghouls. It's good to see you all again. That's from Barry Tanner. You've got 3 hearts from Rachel Louise.
Just 3? Thank you.
Just the 3.
There are 3 of us.
There are 3 of us, so 1
Oh,
each.
including Mr. Bones.
Oh, yes, Mr. Bones in the corner.
Oh, yes. You'll see more of Mr. Bones later.
Oh.
Stop.
Dear, the children watching.
We just started the show. Right. Joe said, oh my God, Dinah's lip. So perfect. You look fabulous. Great opener.
Thank you, dear.
Thank you, dear.
And Martin Moll said he's loving the outfits.
Thank you.
Good evening all to Jill May. Alan said his reception has gone mad again. It's gone mad.
So he's
gonna oh, very good. Yeah. So he's gonna catch us later on. Jill Brandt said fab outfits, ladies. Can't wait to see Andrews. And Barry said you put a spell on me to BH. To be honest.
So money.
And Joe said, can Dinah keep that character the entire show, please? Well done for getting in the word of the week so early. Shared.
Yeah, well,
Do you know what I think is a shame is that because you're against a dark background, we can't,
you can't see
quite
the hair.
appreciate
If we go
your
against
hair.
your great
I'm going.
dress.
No, I'm going to get some things so you can see. Hold on.
Because it is a spectacle,
It is.
if I'm honest.
It wasn't going to be this background, but we had some technical
Yeah,
issues
we did have
tonight.
technical
So
issues, and we were like, no late curtain on Halloween. It's not happening.
No,
Yes.
What we were actually like is we are not giving up this hair and makeup. I'm
Yeah.
attached to you, dear.
What are you doing?
I've hooked myself onto you.
I'm quite attached to you
Okay.
too.
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
Okay, let's to the actual. Can we see the wonder?
It'll come up in a moment. There you
Look
go.
at this. Can you see the wonder that is Dinah's hair?
Thank you, Winnie.
Right. Jane Collins said, good evening all. Looking forward to a terrifying evening. I was going to say terrible there.
Terrible evening.
You're in the right place, Jane. And Rachel Louise said she shared it. Thank you so much, Rachel. Good evening, ghouls. That's from Candace. Joe said, you've lost a bit of weight, Andrew. I know, Joe. I know. My nose is what happens. Good evening to Jean Cunnington. Has Andrew been on diet? Yes, I have, Barry. Yes, I have. And Kelly Jarvis said, you both look so good. Martin said, can't see Dinah's hair too well as it blends with the backdrop. I know. Sorry about that, Martin.
I think we just fixed.
We did just fix it.
Great
we'll
impression.
Post some photos.
Great impression, Dinah. That's from Emma. Very attractive from John Mokes.
Thank you. Play cards right.
You could have some of these teeth.
John also said, where's Dick? Turpin. And Joe said, where is Book?
Look.
And Jules said, hair is great, Dinah. Absolutely great.
Thank you. I am rather proud.
What I think you should have done was filmed. Well, it would have been hard to film yourself doing it because it was really, really quite the masterpiece.
Yes.
Well, both of us in the bathroom trying to create
Something. Yes.
on our heads.
And we didn't get back until, I think it was about 2:30 last night.
2:30.
Because we had another Halloween gig in different costumes. So all the costumes, all the songs.
It's so showbiz.
But we're going to stay with some Hocus Pocus 2 now. If you haven't seen it.
I still haven't seen it.
Well, I'm disgusted.
Because I was in it. I don't need to watch it. One way or another, I'm gonna find ya. I'm gonna get you. One way or another, I'm gonna win ya. I'm gonna get you. One way or another, I'm gonna see ya. I'm gonna meet you one day, maybe real soon. I'm gonna meet ya. I'll meet ya. And when the sun has gone down, we'll fly our broomsticks downtown to spy who's around. Sisters, one way or another, we're gonna find ya. We're gonna get you. One way or another, we're gonna grab ya. I'll nab ya, I'll jab ya. One way or another, we're gonna snatch ya. I'm gonna catch ya, dispatch ya. One day, maybe next week, we're gonna grip ya, and then we'll trip ya, I'll rip ya. Now lead us, Salem, lead us to thy mare. And like a hawk in the night, we'll scoop you up for a flight, then we'll take a bite. 2, 3, 4. I say into pi, alpha maybe up and die. I say into pi, alpha maybe up and die. In Kama Koriyama. Hey, hi. Come on, baby, up and die. We're about to chew ya, and even witches brew ya. We're retching through ya, and doopa do ya. We're gonna slay ya, and probably fillet ya. It might upset ya, but we're gonna get ya. One way or another, we're gonna find ya. We're gonna get ya. One way or another, we're gonna trick ya. I'm gonna stick ya, I'll kick ya. One way or another, we're gonna meet ya. We're gonna cheat ya, beat ya, then defeat ya. One way, maybe right now. No more debating, it's aggravating. Satan's waiting, staying. One way or another. Woo!
Wookie Winnie.
Very good, dear.
I do like this, although it's very painful for a long time. I don't know how Kathy Nirimji, how do you say her name? Najimi. All the right letters in the wrong order.
No, just noises.
Narimji, I said. Narimji. What is it?
What is what?
Not
What's she
Narimji. What is it?
saying?
Kathy Najimi, isn't it?
Najimi. Oh.
We don't know.
I'm so sorry.
The one who was in Sister Act. That one.
And Hocus Pocus.
And Hocus Pocus. I know that. But the others were not in Sister Act, dear. Anyway. Dark in the city, night is a wire. Steam in the subway, earth is a fire. Woman, you want me? Give me a sign. And catch my breathing even closer behind. Touch with the ground, I'm on the hunt, I'm after you. Smell like a sound, I'm lost in a crowd, and I'm hungry like a wolf. Straddle the line and discard a rhyme. I'm on the hunt, I'm after you. Mouth is alive, juice is like wine, and I'm hungry like a wolf. Stuck in the forest, too close to hide. I'll be upon you by the moonlight side. High blood drumming on your skin is so tight. You feel my heat just a moment behind. Touch with the ground, I'm on the hunt, I'm after you. Sand and a sound, I'm lost and I'm found, and I'm hungry like a wolf. Straddle the line, discard a rhyme. I howl and I whine, I'm after you. mouth is alive, I'm running inside, and I'm hungry like the wolf.
Winnie, I'm hungry like the wolf, Winnie.
Ugh. Makes me sick. Burning the ground, I break from the crowd. I'm on the hunt, I'm after you. I smell like a sound, I'm lost and I'm found, and I'm hungry like the wolf. Strut on a line, but it's got a rhyme. I'm on the hunt, I'm after you. Mouth is alive, the juice is like wine, and I'm hungry like the wolf. Burning the ground, I break from the crowd. I'm on the hunt, I'm after you. Sin and a sound, I'm lost and I'm found, and I'm hungry like the wolf. Strut on a line, it's just got a rhyme. I howl and I whine, I'm after you. Mouth is alive, running inside, and I'm hungry like the wolf. Are you going to do that if I do that all the
Andrew
time?
giving us a little button. Shall we go to comments? You are on one tonight.
I don't say anything.
Yes. Right. Let's go back to the lovely clean comments that are all coming through from your lovely well-behaved
They're
viewers.
not
They're not
well-behaved. That's why they watch us.
Oh no, you're right. I just read John Mokes' one again. Okay, right. That's a tune from Barry Tanner. That would have been for One Way
or another. Yeah.
And a tune also from Mr. Miller. 100 stars sent from Jane. Thank you so much, Jane. Alan said, you are both looking well. When are you going to go and put the makeup on?
Ha 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 ha. Alan. Boom. More like boom. Backwards.
Dinah, these are your viewers. And awesome from Jane Collins. Fabulous from Rachel Court. She's watching whilst in Schiphol Airport.
Oh, hello!
Love Schiphol Airport.
Good luck brushing your hair out later, girls.
Oh, yes. Have already thought about that.
I was nervous for Becky to wash her hair after this because I don't know if I would be so brave to
I've got to get it off of the
dye
bits
my
it's
hair
piled
orange for a
onto.
show.
Yes.
Okay.
It might be like this for a while.
Right.
Although tomorrow is technically Halloween. I
It
could
is.
just keep it for a bit.
Yeah, just don't take it out.
I don't think I'm going to be able to.
How is it constructed?
Ah, magic.
Yes, magic from the book.
There's going to be a lot of this going on tonight, guys. Right. Right. Roger Stevens said, "Is Becky going home on a bus looking like that?" No, she's going on a broomstick.
Good.
Again. Right.
It's the only time Dinah uses a vacuum is to fly on.
I'll give you that.
If she can find the instructions. Right, Candace said, where's the on button? She didn't say that. Candace said, wonderful backdrop, Andrew. Well, thanks, Candace. It was a last-minute addition. The
Which
backdrop.
Andrew did not make. Just for the record.
Andrew was very stressed because we had to use a blue screen, not
because
a
I am
green
in
screen.
green. No, I
Because
should would have been a floating head.
But then it wasn't working, and the computer said no, so we had to fashion something.
At
We're good
quarter
at
to
fashion
6,
things.
we did it.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was working until we got the lights on the blue screen, and then it just all went
And I
wrong.
can't sing without a light on me, dears. So.
Right, Joe said, tune after tune, dears. He was kind of hoping Andrew would be playing Sarah, the
Well, so
third
were
sister.
we.
He almost was.
We
And
could
actually,
not
it was
find-
Andrew who was petitioning for himself to be Sarah Jessica Parker's character. Yes,
Dinah.
you are.
Dinah, you'll keep this.
Lie.
Right, he does have a strange resemblance to SJ. But Joe, I used to like you. Said I've got a strange resemblance to Sarah Jessica Parker.
Oh,
Can you say it again?
Jessica Parker. Loving the show. Beautiful makeup and costumes, sisters. That's from Candace. And sorry, Candace said, no, Dinah, it's badum-ching.
Thank you.
Not badum-ching.
It's because Becky did a so I was just copying her, but thank you, Candace.
Oh, don't blame it on me.
Blame it on her. Right, Barry said it took him 3 lots of bleach to get the orange out of his hair. Good luck, Becky.
Okay.
Well, you go think about ways that you're going to get that out of your hair. I'm going to take this solo.
Yes. Oh, dear.
So one of my favourite, they're all our favourites, we know that, but one of my favourite Michael Jackson songs, very underrated in my opinion. I hope you enjoy it too. Somebody killed little Susie, the girl with the tune, who sings in the daytime and noon. She was there screaming, beating her voice in the doom, but nobody came to her soon. Fall down the stairs, her dress torn, all the blood in her hair, a mystery so sullen in air. She lie there so tenderly, fashioned so slenderly, lift her with care, oh, the blood in her hair. Everyone came to see the girl that now is dead, so blind stare the eyes in her head. Suddenly a voice from the crowd said this girl lived in vain. Her face bears such agony, such pain, but only the man from next door knew little Susie and how he cried as he reached down to close Susie's eyes. She lay there so tenderly, fashioned so slenderly, lift her with care, oh, the blood in her hair. It was all for God's sake, without the singing the tune, for someone to feel her despair, to be damned to know hoping is dead and you're doomed, then to scream out and nobody's there. She knew no one cared. Father left home, poor mother died, leaving her alone. Grandfather's soul too had flown. No one to care, just to love her as much as she bears, rejecting the needs in her prayers. Neglection can kill like a knife in your soul, oh how it will. Susie, so fought, so she'll live. She'll fight there so tenderly, fashioned so slenderly, lift her with care, so young and so fair.
Dong!
That chord go on forever?
It does go on forever.
Oh.
Yes, in fact, it does go on forever.
It should be lift her with care for the blood orange in her hair.
Still banging on about that.
Yes, well, I will be for the next few weeks if it doesn't come out.
Yes. Okay, so do we need to go to
I'll be able
comments,
to do a Jerry
Andrew?
Halliwell tribute.
Ginger?
Not really a tribute, is it?
Why?
No, it is. It is. No, you don't need to come to comments, Lina.
Okay. So we're going to go back to the 80s now. Is it 80s? I think it's the 80s.
The 80s?
Oh, no.
Definitely not.
I was skipping your song.
Look, how rude. How rude. Be gone. You right there, dear? Anytime. my fingers in your hair, my sly come hither stare that strips your conscience bare. It's witchcraft. And you've got no defense for it. The heat is too intense for it. What good, what common sense for it do? Because it's witchcraft, wicked witchcraft. And although I know it's strictly taboo, when you arouse the need in me, my heart says yes indeed in me. Proceed with what you're leading me to. It's such an ancient pitch, but one I wouldn't switch, 'cause there's no nicer witch than me. Because it's witchcraft, wicked witchcraft. And although I know it's strictly taboo, when you arouse the need in me, my heart says yes indeed in me. Proceed with what you're leading me to. It's such an ancient pitch, but one I wouldn't switch, 'cause there's no nicer witch than moi, darling. It's witchcraft.
Winnie, well done.
Thank you.
Andrew, do we need to come to the corner?
No, you can come back to...
Good. Okay, so now we're going to go back to the 80s. I'm sorry.
Fool. Imbecile. Andrew's hair is tangled on the skeleton.
It's because he's such a...
What boys? What boys? What boys? What boys?
Boys are calling on their way back from the fire. August moon surrender to a dust cloud on the rise. Fallen far from glory, reckless and so hunger on the razor's edge you trail. Because there's murder by the roadside in a sore afraid new world. They tried to break us, looks like they'll try again. Our boys never lose it. Our boys never chose this way. Our boys never close your eyes. Our boys always shine. You got sirens for a welcome. There's blood stain for your pain, and your telephone been ringing while you're dancing in the rain. Wild boys wonder where is glory, where is all Wild boys, wild boys, wild boys. Wild boys, wild boys, wild boys. Wild boys never lose it. Wild boys never chose this way. Wild boys never close your eyes. Wild boys always never lose it. Never chose this way. Never close your eyes. Wild boys always. Wild boys never lose it. Wild boys never chose this way. Wild boys never close your eyes. Wild boys always shine. What is going on? He's playing with
Andrew
the bone
is
in
playing-
the corner.
He's
It's all
having lots of fun
fallen
with
down.
Mr. Bones in the corner.
You stop saying
Hold on, I'm going to.
because
Bring Mr. Bones. You've tangled all the bones up.
no.
You're gonna pull all the wires out.
Oh dear Lord.
Mr. Bones, come join us for comments.
Going to comments.
Yes, Andrew.
We drove to our gig last night with him in the back, wearing a seatbelt, and we had him looking out the window so that when he was like this, if anyone pulled up, they could see him.
Because we're stupid.
That wouldn't attract the attention of the police.
Stop
Right.
staging me.
Okay, right, back to your wonderful comments. Okay, here we are. Let me just spool back to where we got to. Okay, lots and lots of rounds of applause.
Okay.
And okay. So Joe said he's never heard this one before, Dinah, but it's a fabulous solo.
Oh, really?
What was it?
Little
Susie.
Susie, Michael Jackson. It starts off with, it's got a really long introduction of Pie Jesu and some choral music, and then there's a little girl winding up a toy. But I think that goes on for about 4 minutes before the song starts. It's amazing. I love it. I think it's better than Thriller.
Hey,
Controversial.
steady now. Steady. Okay, and Joe said that
Pulling my hair out.
the tune in the middle of that song sounds like Sunrise
It
Sunset.
does.
I
You
said
said
it
that last night.
Oh, did you? Oh. Okay.
Did you hear me?
Jane said never heard this one before either. What a song.
Wow.
Round of applause from Barry, round of applause from Candace, from Jean, and another round of applause from Barry. And Joe said fabulous, dear. So that would have been for...
Witchcraft?
No,
Witchcraft.
It might have been Little Susie.
I think
Oh,
Wild
it might be.
Boys. Oh, it could be Little Susie. But Joe said tune he loves the 80s, so I'm guessing
That would be Wild.
that would be Wild Boys, wouldn't it? And Jane said my era, she loved this one, and sent you lots of stars. Joe said trying to add more stars to my account, but it keeps failing, dears. I'll keep trying. No problem, Joe.
No worries. And we should say, actually, for
not
anyone
compulsory,
who
but
would
thank
like
you.
to, yeah, there is no obligation. But if you would like to send Facebook stars, we get a percentage of that, and Facebook take a percentage
A bigger
too.
percentage.
A bigger percentage. And there is also a pinned comment in all of the feeds, I believe, which it will lead you to PayPal, which is a virtual tip jar for any financial gift you may want to leave. But there is no obligation. We do really appreciate.
The cast need feeding.
We certainly do. Certainly do. Right, Jane said that was always
And
a
we
good
may
one.
need to go to the hairdressers after this.
Jane said that was always a good one for getting everyone on the dance floor, hungry like a wolf. Great song, sister.
Wild Boys, you mean?
Well, Wild Boys, sorry, yep. Stars from Candace, stars from Jill May.
Thank you all.
And Jean said she's having the same problem as Joe is with the stars thing. Don't panic, guys.
Don't
It's,
panic at all. Thank you so
you're-
much for
Thank you.
trying.
Okay, Candace said Star Party, you should all ghouls. Or all you ghouls, sorry. And 50 stars from Martin. Right, Joe said tell Andrew to stop playing with his bones in the corner. Don't
He was
know.
having a right old time during that song, wasn't he?
Knocking everything over.
Yeah.
I-
Very distracting.
Very
to us.
distracting.
Do you know what? I'm just let's just ignore them for now and move on. More Sergeant Jane, thank you so much. And Barry replying to Joe, it said, surely just the one bone. I don't know what these guys mean. And Jill said, I hope you didn't get Mr. Bones from your garden. No, we didn't, Jill. No.
Yes, for anyone who isn't aware, Andrew and I, our garden is actually a graveyard. But this is not.
It's supposed to be a graveyard, by the way. It's not that we've turned it into one.
No. What was quite amusing earlier was Dinah and I were outside talking in our makeup and hair. And at this point, I was discussing that we should put a spell on you. And a lady walked past, looked quite distraught.
She did like a quadruple take.
And we both stopped and just looked at her. And she was like, and then kind of ran away. Quite amusing.
Well, it wasn't.
Should have had him with us.
It wasn't the dog walker, was it?
No.
No, it wasn't. Okay. Right. Rachel Court, round of applause from Rachel. Said, catch up
Thank
soon,
you.
Becky.
For sure.
Need to head to. She needs to head to. Okay, both bloody amazing. Have a safe flight, Rachel.
Yeah, take care.
And Candace said, them bones, them dry bones.
Them dry bones.
They're all lovely. Look, everyone's wishing Rachel a safe flight. How what a lovely
yeah,
thing. What,
You are
very
the
nice
best
gang.
audience ever. I need to dispose of Mr. Bones because we're going to sing. And he doesn't fit with this next song quite. So say goodbye, Mr. Bones. Goodbye, Mr. Bones. Where do I put him?
I'll sit him down there so you can watch and be in the audience.
Okay. He was in the audience last night.
He was.
Okay.
He's much taller than he appears to be.
So am I. So
Because you
our
keep
next
giving yourself the
song,
big headdresses.
our next song.
Last year, I couldn't fit you on screen.
No, it's because I'm
Big
larger
head.
than life. So the next song is also from the 80s, but the arrangement is not. So, can anyone name the arranger in the comments? Sometimes I feel I've got to run away.
I've got to get away
From the pain you drive into the heart of me.
The love we share seems to go nowhere.
I've lost my life,
For I toss and turn, I can't sleep at night.
once I ran to you.
I ran.
Now I run from you.
This tainted love you've given, give you all a boy could give you. Take my tears, and that's not nearly all. Tainted love, tainted love.
Now I know I've got to run away.
I've got to get away.
You don't really want any more from me.
To make things right, you need someone to hold you tight.
And you think love is to pray. Well, I'm sorry, I don't pray that way.
give you all a boy could give you. Take my tears, and that's not nearly all. Tainted love. Tainted love. Don't touch me, please. I cannot stand the way it tears. I love you, though it hurts me so. Now I'm gonna pack my things. I'm gonna pack my things and go.
Sometimes I feel I've got to run away.
I've got to get away.
I've got to run away. Get away. Tainted.
Spooky.
Spooky, spooky.
Who arranged such a thing?
Yes. By popular demand,
Apparently.
I haven't seen any of the messages, but by popular demand, we are getting a reprise of last year's star spot from live in the alive or unalive in the living room. So, without further ado, I give you Mr. Andrew.
Hold on to your hats, guys. I was working in the lab late one night when my eyes beheld an eerie sight. For my monster from his slab did rise, and suddenly, to my surprise,
He did the mash,
he did the monster mash.
the monster mash.
It was a graveyard smash.
He did the mash,
It caught on in a flash.
he did the mash.
He did the monster mash.
How,
From my laboratory in the castle east
how,
to the master bedroom where the vampires feast,
wow,
the ghouls all came from their humble abodes
wow.
to get a jolt from my electrodes.
He did the mash,
He did the monster mash.
the monster mash.
It was a graveyard smash.
He did the mash,
It caught on in a flash.
they did the mash.
They did the monster mash.
How,
The zombies were having fun.
The party had just begun.
The guests included Wolfman,
Dracula and his son.
The scene was kicking or digging the sounds. Eager on chains, backed by his baying hounds. The coffin bangers were about to arrive with a vocal group, the Crypt Kicker
they
Five.
played the mash,
They played the monster mash.
the monster mash.
It caught on in a flash.
They played the mash,
They played the monster mash.
they played the mash.
They played the monster mash.
How,
Out from his coffin, Drake's voice did ring. Seems he was bothered by just one thing. He opened his lids, shook his fist, and said, "Whatever happened to my Transylvania twist?"
it's now the mash,
It's now the monster mash.
the monster mash.
And it's a graveyard smash.
It's now the mash,
It caught on in a flash.
it's now the mash.
It's now the monster mash.
How,
Now everything's fine, Drake's a part of the band.
wow,
I'm my monster mash is the hit of the land. For you the living, the mash was meant to. When you get to the door, tell them Boris sent you.
And you can mash
Then you can monster mash.
your monster mash.
You'll catch on in a flash.
Then you can mash.
It's a graveyard smash.
Then you can mash.
And you can monster mash. Easy ego, you impetuous
Monster
boy.
mash. Monster mash. Monster mash. Monster mash.
You're right there, Andrew.
Ball in the corner, weren't you?
I can't
I was
talk
having-
on the microphone.
I was having a balls up in. I don't mean.
Oh,
Mr. Bones. Shall we to comments?
and maybe off camera.
We have to go to comments, Andrew,
Probably best not to.
because we're at the penultimate song.
Okay.
Crack out those high notes sometimes.
She doesn't. She
Right.
thought of somebody who can only sing. Only sing.
No.
Oh, man, river. Right.
Becoming all untucked.
Oh.
It's all unnecessary.
Okay, everyone, Candace said, everyone should get National Geographic magazine, Underground London, very interesting. Have you read that article? No. All right, okay, we'll look into that, Candace. Thank you so much. And Jane said she'd have to Google that.
I want to know what it's about now.
Oh, Underground London, I
You have
suppose.
to get it and read it, dear.
I mean, the
Get
clue
the
is
book.
It's a book. The clue is somewhat the title. Right, Mr. Bones himself. Jane was very excited to see Mr. Bones. And Joe said Marilyn Manson for the
The
arranger.
arrangement. No.
Oh,
Not Marilyn Manson.
No, and Mr. Barry
a little
Tanner.
closer to home.
Mr. Barry. Oh no, Jane got it right. Jane got it right.
Well
Okay,
done,
Mr.
Jane.
Earwaker.
It
Thank you
is-
very much, Jane.
It's
Yeah,
an
it was-
Earwaker original.
and Barry very kindly said the best version in my opinion. Thank you so much. I'm still bitter about this. My older brother can't stand that version of it. So when we played it to him, he just went, "Oh, it's a bit boring."
I don't understand that you're never bothered by anything he's ever said ever. Apart from that.
Yeah.
Because it was just the dismissive nonchalance with which he just was like.
But he's like that with everything.
He is.
Oh, you
He
might.
is. He's very nice. Guy, really. Right, Jim Farley did an earlier arrangement, though. Beautifully sung Sisters. And Barry Tanner said, sure ain't soft sell. Sure ain't. And lots of stars coming through. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Did you say Jim Farley said?
Hang on. Jim
Wonderful
Farley
arrangement.
did an earlier arrangement, though. That's from Candace.
Oh, okay, thank you.
And lots and lots of rounds of applause. Yay, go Andrew from Martin. Sorry about the cock up. Do you know what? The phone was too far away. Couldn't see it. Diana
He
had
knew the words off by heart earlier.
No.
was rehearsing.
Di-
When we were at
All
our
right.
Halloween gig
Stood
last
watching
night,
it.
he rehearsed by himself.
And he said, "Oh, were you going to put my song in this year?
Do you know what?
Just in case.
Just in case people want to see
I
it.
really-
They are,
Just in case.
they are just.
If you could see under that white face paint, she's blushing.
You're just
Guilt.
making crap up.
That is not made up.
That's
That is
not
the
made up.
truth.
I did have a little run through just on the off chance. Right,
Just on the off chance.
smashing you three. That's from Candace. And Joe said, Robert is very happy you're reprising the Monster Mash. Well, you know, anything for Robert. Go, Andrew from Jane. The levels on the backing vocals need tweaking. Sorry about that. Yes. It's too much for me to do.
Oh, that's all right. Were we too loud?
Yeah.
I was singing very quietly.
I felt like I was singing quiet.
No, I don't know. We'll have to listen back to it. Well done, Andrew from Barry. Jill said, great, Andrew. It was great. Glad you let the girls join in. Well, you know, you have to from time to time, Jill. And when is Andrew going to join in and make it a trio? Well, that's from Jane.
That's from Jane. Well,
Why are you encouraging him?
there is a song
you
that we
go,
have
Jane.
wanted him to do for a while.
What is the song?
Oh, for one of the late night shows.
Which is?
We can't
We
say
can't
it just
say.
in case you agree to do it at some point. A cabaret
From a
Cabaret.
musical.
From Musical the Musical. And Candace said the whole magazine, this is the Underground London, is about centuries of London buried on top of itself. It's an incredible read.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so if you which is true. I think it's Selfridges or Debenhams and Oxford Street that basically the old shops are sort of, or some of the old shops you can see underneath. Excuse me. And Rome is the same as well. So that's
So
why
is
you.
Edinburgh.
Yeah, a lot
But
of
in
these old
Edinburgh,
cities
you
work.
can actually do the tours to go down and see the old city. It's very
Right.
interesting.
Well, if you go to Rome, there's
But anyway, never mind your story.
No, well,
I'll just go.
Okay, right. Okay.
Go on, when you go to Rome,
I'm just going to
There's,
go off
do
screen
do
to
as the
sort out my
Romans do,
blouse.
yes?
Yes, indeed. I'm off. I'll see
No,
you
you
all
can't.
next week.
She's left me. You need to tell us about Rome now.
We're running out of time.
I'm back.
Well, yeah,
back.
but she's running out of clothes.
I was running out of clothes.
We're running out of time.
So, as I said-
Food is necessary.
Oh,
We are now at the penultimate song. And this is a tune, in my opinion. Again, a different arrangement, but nevertheless a great song.
She's been trying to wedge this one in for ages.
I see a red door and I want it painted black. No colors anymore, I want them to turn black. I see the girls walk by dressed in their summer clothes. I have to turn my head until my darkness goes.
I see a line of cars and they're all painted black, with flowers and my love both never to come back. I've seen people turn their heads and quickly look away, like a newborn baby, it just happens every day. I look inside myself and see my heart is black. I see my red door, I must have it painted black. Maybe then I'll fade away and not have to face the facts. It's not easy facing up when your world is black. No more will my green seagull turn a deeper blue. I could not foresee this thing happening to you. If I look hard enough into the setting sun, my heart will laugh away before the morning comes. Red door and I want it painted black. No colors anymore, I want them to turn black. I see your red door and I want it painted black. No colors anymore, I want them to turn black. I see you painted, painted, painted black. Black as night, black as cold. Wanna see the sun lighting out the sky. Wanna see you painted, 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 painted black. Wanna see you painted, 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 painted black. Painted black. Ooh,
I like the spooky.
you like the spooky
Yeah,
songs.
spooky, spooky. So we have arrived at the end.
It's the end.
Yes.
I can feel it.
Oh, it's okay, Winnie. It's okay, Winnie. So, we hope you have enjoyed the show. Don't forget to share the show if you haven't already done so. And if you have, share it again.
Share it
in some groups.
Share the show.
And if you haven't been able to watch live, or you've had to dip out, you're not going to see me saying this, but
you would like this in high definition.
The show does get uploaded to YouTube on the Diana O'Brien channel.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you ever so much. Andrew, do you want to say goodbye?
Goodbye, Andrew.
It's astounding. Time is fleeting. Madness takes its toll. But listen closely.
Not for very much longer.
I've got to keep control. I remember doing the time warp, drinking those moments when the blackness would hit me
And the void would be calling.
Let's do the time warp again. Let's do the time warp again.
It's just a jump to the left.
And then a step to the right.
Put your hands on your hips.
You bring your knees in time. And it's a pelvic thrust that really drives you insane. Let's do the time warp again. Let's do the time warp again.
It's so dreamy. Oh, fantasy free me. So you can't see me? No, not at all.
No, we need not at all.
In another dimension with voyeuristic intention. Well, secluded, I see all.
With a bit of a mind flip.
You're into the time sleep.
Nothing could ever be the same, Winnie. No, it's not the same.
Nothing.
No, Winnie.
You're spaced out on sensation.
Like you're out of sedation. Let's do the time warp again. Let's do the time warp again. Well, I was walking just the street, just having a thing, when a big of a guy gave me an evil wing.
He shook me up, he took me by surprise. He had a pickup truck and the devil's eyes.
Stared at me and I felt a change.
Time meant nothing, never would again.
Let's do the time warp again. Let's do the time warp again.
It's just a jump to the left.
And then a step to the right.
Put your hands on your hips.
You bring your knees in time. And it's a pelvic thrust that really drives you insane. Let's do the time warp again. Let's do the time warp again.
Sisters, 'tis the end.
Bye bye. Bye bye, Winnie.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Bye bye.